Okay, my hair just always looks bad. Let's just take that into consideration. What's up, YouTube? In today's video, I'm showing you guys my foundation routine. This is literally what I do every single day. What I have on my face already will be listed down in the description box below, along with everything else that I put on my face. I do have concealer on my eyelids already. So the first thing I do is I always either moisturize or put oil on my face. So I either use the oil activating hydrating cream, or I use this Herbiarie Rosehip facial oil. So I'm gonna use the oil today because that's what I've been using lately. I don't use a specific amount. I kind of just dot it on my face and hope it's the right amount. So I let that soak in for about a minute or two. My holy grail foundation is the Milani Concealer Perfect. I love this foundation more than all of the foundations that I own. This is the foundation that I literally always use. I recently just got a lighter shade. Thank goodness I got the shade 00B Light. This is just my go-to right now. I'll start off with one pump and then just dot it on my skin. I always wait to do my eyebrows after my foundation on an everyday basis because, you know, I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. I don't got time to be going around my brows with a beauty blender. It's just, it doesn't happen. So this is the reality of it. I do foundation and then brows. And then I just take my damp beauty blender, blend that into my skin. I'll just squirt a little bit more. I'll dip the excess in my beauty blender and I'll just swipe it down my neck just to make sure I don't have a harsh foundation line. After that is concealer. Now you guys know I love my Tarte Shape Tape. Unfortunately, this baby is dying once again, so I'm gonna preserve it. And I'm gonna use my Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Fair. I mentioned in a haul that I didn't like this concealer, but I used it today and I actually really loved it. It's like really lightweight and it has really good coverage. That's a lot of concealer, but it's okay. We look tired in the morning, so we're gonna cover it up. And for the nose portion and sometimes the forehead, I'll use my Morphe E8 just because my nose is a problem area. I'm always picking at it. It's always red. It's just problematic. So I use a brush to blend the concealer in just because when I use a sponge, it picks up the product and it soaks it up and I don't get as good of coverage. So I'll use a brush around my forehead area and my nose area. Also, if you're bad at getting around your eyebrows with a sponge, I suggest a brush. It's super easy to get in between them. Then after that, I use my Airspun powder. I took the little sifter out just because I'm running really low and I needed to get a good amount of product. I don't really bake my under eyes. I kind of just let the powder set for like a second and then I wipe it away. Well, I guess it is kind of baking. Set my nose. I put a lot of excess powder around the like base of my nose because that's where it creases without fail, creases every single day. Then I'll just take it on the rest of my face. And then I'll put a face powder over it, which I feel helps smooth the skin out a lot is when you put a face powder. After that's done, I use a face powder. I go in between my Wet n Wild Photo Focus and my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. This is in the shade 02 and this is Warm Light. I'm gonna use my NYX one today because I've been liking it a little bit better, but I like it a little too much, as you can see. And I'm using my M439. I've been using the same bronzer for the past who knows how long. I used the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dolce, and I used my M530. And then I take some down the sides of my nose just to give it a little bit of shape, but it doesn't contour it or anything. It just defines it a little bit. I don't typically contour. If I'm feeling myself that day, I will, but on an everyday basis, I do not. I use my Anastasia Sundipped Glow Kit every single day. I use the shade Moonstone, sometimes Summer, mostly Moonstone, and I just highlight all of the normal places that a normal person would highlight. Then I blend the highlighter out with my beauty blender. The last thing I do is I set my face. I normally use the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, but I'm literally completely out of this. It's like completely empty. Another good one is the Milani Make It Last, but I hate the nozzle on this, and I can't get the bottle open, or else I would put this one in the NYX bottle because I really like the nozzle on this one. So I guess I'll use this one. I don't know how that's gonna work. I dry my face, and when it gets tacky, I push all the peach fuzz down with my beauty blender. I know that's a weird thing to do, but it really works, especially if you drench your face. Press your skin lightly with a damp but almost a dry beauty blender, and your skin just looks really good. Okay, I did the rest of my makeup. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it was a little bit helpful. Also, if you haven't noticed, my skin is clearing up, which is so good because I'm sticking to the same skincare routine. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!